Hey everybody, our draft is almost ready to fire. I guess they're letting more people in today. I thought I was going to have more time to make a pitch to you all to check out my sponsor, KHM, but I'm just going to jump right to it since apparently this table is jumping right to it. All these sweet cards that we're seeing here in the draft are available for pre-order at KHM. I sure hope you give them a chance. We've got a rare double-sider here. Let's check it out. We got Bergie, God of Storytelling, for 2 and a red, 3/3. Whenever you cast a spell, add red. Until end of turn, you don't lose this mana as steps and phases end. So kind of feeds you back for casting. It's kind of a storm plant, it seems like. Creatures you control can boast twice during each of your turns rather than once, so kind of boast workaround. And then the horn side of it is 4 and a red for a legendary artifact. Discard a card, exile the top 2 cards of your library. You may play those cards this turn. That seems powerful. Let's take it. Let's try this action. I'm not thrilled with these. I don't like 2 spells on the same card that much. I don't know. This feels like lazy design. But let's give it a try. Let's give this lazy design a try. Dual land, dual strike. We don't want either of those duals. I'm saying I think the act of literally gluing 2 magic cards together and because they're thematically related, calling it a mechanic is lazy. I'll have to go read Maro's explanation. Maybe I'll forgive them, but I think these are... I don't like them. You like the 3/2 hasty? I guess if we're doing this thing, we should do it. I was looking for Boast 2. I'm more interested in talking to chat than actually playing this drafting, apparently. Finn the Fangbearer, Death Touch, Bind, Dogged Pursuit, no. All right, well, let's just take the matching color then. See if we can make this God of Storytelling work. So we'll look for something to pair with... okay, here, let's take the Pup. Let's go... Or Rune of Speed is interesting, but Pup seems nice in this type of deck, and it's got the Boast thing. Although boasting twice in each turn, I don't know, like... That's a lot of mana. You want to take a Braggart? Or the other Berserker? Or the Rune... I like the other Berserker. Let's go Breakneck. No, Buckeye, this rare specifically overcomes that, but I'm saying it wouldn't be that good because it's... Yes, I can overcome it, but I need 6 mana. I like the idea, since we've started on, you know, this aggressive card and 2 hasty 3-drops. I do like the idea of trying to get in hyper aggro here and seeing if we can punish the slow starts that some decks are going to take. Reinforcements certainly plays to that. We could just take Augury Raven on the strength of... yeah, we can weigh down since we're looking to offer trades. Probably take way down and wheel the reinforcements. I don't know how good reinforcements is or how much people are... how highly people are taking this. So yeah, let's look for... So if we were looking to go black-red or red-black or red-white, let's take the black card and see. Yeah, that's true, Mike. Pup with threat of double activation does get past almost anything in the set for 1 point of damage unless we actually do the pump or augment it. So I still want to augment the Pup. I don't think it's just like naturally awesome. This is pretty cool though for what we're trying to do. Yeah, I'm just going to take the aggressive red removal. I'm gonna be reading Bergie to everybody. I get you though. I've gotten so many of these cards wrong. I appreciate chat trying to keep me straight, but in this case, I get to keep you straight. Yeah, I do like what they're doing. I understand and I acknowledge that. If you go back to my rant about the double-sided cards, I acknowledge that providing choices on curve and reducing the mitigating the punishment of legendary is obviously what they're about, but it doesn't make me like them. We can do this. We could, I guess, run amok. Let's just go hyper aggro. We're doing it. Effigy is also up there, but I like what Run Amok is doing in this game plan. Firewalker we like. Dusk Wielder... I think we just want to be closer to the... I mean, we don't even know we're black, right? All we know right now is that we're red. We could take... Story Seeker is pretty good here, but this looks fine for us. Yeah, double boasting Firewalker I can get behind, right? Reinforcements, I was thinking might wheel from the other pack. Skull Raid to take out, or Dogged Pursuit closes out a game. But reinforcements is the go wide we're trying to do, right? Let's just do that, and it's red. There was some other interesting possibilities, but we don't, I mean, if we do this, then I think it becomes pretty clear that we wanted the red card there. That doesn't do it. This could be part of Boros aggro. That's true. Double Berserker. Yeah, we'll take Raise. And we do have a black card that's good. So given that this works with our Berserking, we'll go for it. Dogged Pursuit, again, is this... I'll take this now that we know we're pretty much secured in red-black. I think this is a fine top end for what we're up to. I want to try this out. I've observed that, you know, really the reason we liked this in RNA when it was Ill-Gotten Inheritance was among the reasons we liked it was because that final ability to sack it and deal 4 all at once. We don't get to sack and deal 4, but we're still going to give it a try. And see how much that hurts it. But I'll also take this Armory. If we backdoor into white instead, we'll be happy to have this land. Shackles of Treachery. I'm going to take it, since we are in black, we could end up with a couple of village rights and actually want to run the Shackles. Yeah, it is a late Vega, but obviously we're nowhere near that. Dread Rider, not what we're doing. I'll take a half-color Snow before I bother with a Rider. I mean, I guess you could make an argument that that could top end, but we just don't want to play a 6-drop. That just doesn't seem right to play a 6-drop here. I think we want to top out at 4 if we can. And we got a rare that matches our colors. What does it do? Oh, it's even Berserkers? Yeah. Oh, somebody played this against us, right? This is like... We have the deck we would have drafted if we first picked this and built around it, so... Oh, yeah. Let's see what else we're missing. Might get this. This Reaper's not coming back. A lot of stuff could wheel here. Feed the Serpent is great, but we're taking the Massacre. Another Berserker, a rare Berserker. And Boast. Hey, another Boast payoff. I am the best drafter in the history of Kaldheim. Village Rights does the thing we're talking about in terms of potentially working with the shackles. But we can just take the hammer first. Maybe we take hammer and see about wheeling the rights, potentially. Or even this feller. We have red-black land that we should try and wheel. And provoke, which we're going to take. Well, we're going to wheel the land. That land is ours, you'll see. Wither Crown, not as good in our aggressive approach. We're going to take Jarl, which is much better in our aggressive approach. Here's a nice payoff if we had landed Boros, but we are not. And that's all right. We're happy with where we're headed here. Start looking at curve here. Note that we are lower on 2 than we want. We need to prioritize that. We do have Foretell. I'm going to move some Foretell over to make myself feel better. We're not playing Pursuit. We're going to try it. We'll see. I think we are, even if it's cuttable, just because I really want to see how it plays out as the top end of a low to the ground Rakdos deck. Because I'm not sold on it. I'm not sure. So let's play around with it in the testing zone here. Infernal Pet. Run amok. We could also take Effigy, because we could play this as a free 2 at some point. Like, not a free 2, like a 2-mana 2/3 that we slot into a turn somewhere. Run amok number. Yeah, let's take run amok number. I'm with you. Let's do it. Let's just do it. We are really doing the aggro thing. A couple run amoks are fine. Really want to find some naturally good 2-drop creatures, though. If we can help it, I don't want to be foretelling on turn 2. I want to be casting grizzly bears and stuff. Not playing any of this. We could take an Alpine Meadow in case, I suppose, but we're never playing a 7-drop, and I'm never playing an Omen Paths. Slumber Mound comes back, but that's not what we wanted. I like Dusk Wielder better here. It's got the boast thing. We get to double boast. Double boasting at a reduced cost isn't that good for us in this case, but although it reduces it by 1, does that mean we can just boast for free? I like that. Hat says we aren't playing that. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe not because it's a 1-drop black creature, but we only have 19 playables. Oh, this is only pack 2. You're right. We're probably not playing this. Never mind. Weathered Runestone. Not playing any of this. I'll take a red card at least. We might play this though. A nice thing to boast at a reduced cost. This here Dragonkin Berserker. reduces our boast cost, and we have Burgee combining to double our boast. We did indeed wheel the land. Wasn't guaranteed, but it sure felt like we were the only red-black drafter. The question is, was anybody going to steal it from us? Oh, sorry, did I not read it right? Boast ability. I just read the top line. Look, if you only read the first 2 lines, this card is great. I don't know what I just took there. I wasn't looking. Oh, Warren Blast. Yeah, we don't have any changelings for free dragons. Gotta actually... But black has changelings, right? Maybe we find a... Right? Black was the other changeling color? No, blue was. Blue's the other changeling color. Never mind. So we're not going to get any dragons unless we find one in the packs. Crush the Weak is going to crush us if people use it against us. That other village rights didn't wheel, but we're not going to take that here. I'm just kind of looking at it. I'd rather have another helm. You think the 3-1 is okay? That's true. Let's look at our curve. Maybe we're so full at 3, though. I don't think we want that one. I'm going to take Helm. Although maybe I take first Village Rights, even though it's a really weird first pick. And I'll take Helm. It's more on plan. Shackles of Treachery would be another thing to sack with if we got some Village Rights. Skull Raid? Yeah, Skull Raid's fine. Oh, was there a Metal Mimic there I missed? That would have been okay. I just didn't see it, I guess. Infernal Pet is playable, and there, I guess, Snow-Covered Swamp, but we're pack 3, not doing anything snowy. So let's just take Pet. I think Pet's fine. We're going to double spell. We're low down. That's what we're doing. Another land might take this now, less chance of wheeling, and there's nothing else really for us. Mike just wants more run-amucks. I think we can pick them up. We might even wheel that one. Yeah, pack 3 hasn't been great for us overall, but I like the deck. This will be cool. What's this? Shadow Sage, 2/5, enters the battlefield. Each opponent loses life. Greatest number of creatures you control that have a creature type in common. Well, that's going to drain him for a lot. There's also... Yeah, I think we try this over the Dogged Pursuit. More stuff we don't really want. Do we want 2 raises? How many of these Berserkers do we really have? 6 Berserkers. That's actually not a lot. We only have 11 creatures. I think we're under-creatured. You're saying raise is better, but... I mean, we'll take it, but only because I don't want a 7. It might. Every time I've talked about this card, I've said the lack of the where is it? The lack of the final 4 is huge and maybe makes this unplayable. But I like using days like today to try and figure that out. All right, well, this is interesting. I mean, we could take... This is powerful, but it's kind of anti-us. We can just take way down, yeah. I like way down. And here's this reasonable 3 that's at least a creature. A million of these lands have gone by. Not for us today. I don't think we're playing that, but throw it in there. Looks like we are not getting anything the rest of this pack. Bunch of nothing. But we have the playables. We don't really have a lot. We have a weird deck here. We got 12 creatures, and that's if we don't cut any. You get out of here. Skull Raid is a 2. This is a 2-ish. This can be a 2-ish. See, now I think we are playing Dusk Wielder. Yeah, we do have some creatures from, let's see, let's figure out how many extra creatures we have. Sneaky creatures. We've got Reinforcements. We've got Hammer. And then Raise, you know, gets some back, but really that's it. So we do get a couple extra though. Oh, the Saga. Sorry, thank you. Right, yeah, Saga. So we have 3 extra creatures. That's really nice. That pulls us to 15. That's great. That's great. So now I want to try the Dogged Pursuit, even though I totally get why people don't. We're going to cut the Shackles since we didn't end up with any of the sack effects. And then we want the Raise. Maybe we can go down 1 Skull Raid. And yeah, I do want to go down a land, especially, let's see, we have a lot of black, so we have 9 black. Let's go, now we're 8/8 on land. Provoke the Trolls? Why does 4 mana deal 3 instant speed not work for you? Think, let's get Helm gone since we're low on creatures. And then I think I like this. Yeah, we could provoke this if it came to it, but let's start this and call this deck Berserk, provoking a Berserker. Going. How about just for simple day 1, going Berserk. You like minus Helm plus Raid? I want to try the Helm out in a deck like this. And I'm going to leave the lands as boring here and keep going. One thing I might do, gang, is do what I've done previously, which is take a couple-hour midday break on the preview stream day and then come back for some nighttime streaming. I think that makes some sense to me. Get a little break, get a little rest, get a little food in me, and come back and rattle through another 4 or 5 drafts tonight. All right, we'll keep this. Thank you for the sub. We'll drop a helm and then tap land on 2. And then we've got maybe our something on 3. I don't know what we want to do on 3 yet. Ooh, we could go Skull Raid if we wanted to do that instead. I think we wait on that, though, and just play the tap land. Here we are again, not doing anything on 2, though. I suppose I could just play the Skull Raid to make sure to... But then I don't know that we get the Massacre on 3. I don't know if we want the Massacre on 3. I think maybe we want Bergie on 3. So I'm going to do that. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, if we can find ourselves another Berserker, that would be ideal. I'm not going to not play stuff, but if we can find another Berserker before we Saga, that's ideal. All right, so if we... Let's see, we can equip that for 1. We could run amok and equip... Yeah, we could Massacre and equip if we just want to do that. Means we don't get the full Massacre value in terms of, you know, finding that extra. But I think that's correct. Let's just do that. I mean, heck, if they don't kill the token and we do get the 1 card out of it, it's still great, right? We can imagine more. And there you go. They didn't kill it, but they did deny us the card. Yeah, we could get a Haste Berserker. Great point. We have 3 of the common ones. So let's do that. Since Not Quite Black or White has called it, we're going to find one off the top. I like it. No, we never found one that we wanted to take. Hey, it worked, it worked. And we're going to move the equipment because then both of our creatures survive. Yeah, I forget it's not a short sword. I forget. Oh, yeah. If they block it, it deals more damage. Like, it's... They could have the... Yeah, I was going to say, could have Jarl. But I still like our position. I think double run amok. If we find another basic, I mean, just the run amok is going to do it. What does this do? Add 1 for each Berserker you control. Okay, cool. So we actually have the mana if this lives. And lifelink. Do we get to keep it? What's the deal? Don't lose mana as this until end of turn. Okay, so we get that mana floating. I like the attack, and we'll see what they do. Yeah, so now we're going to run amok on blocks. And it's not lethal. They're at a virtual 12. We do not enough to kill, so we're just going to do the 1. Double run amok is lethal? No, I don't think so. Maybe I did my math wrong. I didn't have it as lethal. You're gonna get milled. And maybe we have... Well, we can get 2 creatures back, but they don't share a type. Wish I could just cast a creature. But... yeah, just foretell Skull Raid, you think? Alright. Do that. No snowlands yet, so Priest is just an 0-4 currently. Oh, that's a good point. You can raise dead this with the intent of casting the artifact side. Another non-token elf or berserker. None of their cards are elves or berserkers. Other cards. I can't fathom attacking. Now we just get way down plus run amok equals GG. That's a sorcery. We just want to get that trample out of the way. I'm sorry, we want to get... gets -3, and then we go... They actually have run amok plus at 7. Oh, no, if they block it, we get the helm to finish off. Okay, good. Kill the flyer still works. Just making sure it was actual lethal. Oh, wait, didn't I do it the wrong way, though? I was supposed to do the 4. I can't remember now. Whatever. I think we're going to get there. I think I screwed that up, though, didn't I? It's fine, but it's not lethal. The other way would have been lethal. So that's what I was doing, and then somebody said do the flyer, and I just kind of listened to chat. But the 0-4 wasn't dead, it just would have become an 0-1, and then we would have had Xaxes. I definitely blame chat, though. All their fault. This was safer, but what did they have? Did they have mana up? But yeah, I guess I could have just let them. That's true. We could have just let them take it and still have a run amok. But then what would we have done with the mana? I'm not sure. That worked. Well, that's definitely, you know, one of the advantages of the lowdown deck is that when you get stuck on lands, you can still function. Of course, one of the inverse of that is when you flood, it's real bad for you because you're not drawing high impact, expensive spells. I'm enjoying this set so far, I gotta say. I don't have any solutions for you. I think anybody talking about how they've got this format clocked is trying to sell you something. But right now, I'm just trying to get a feel for the fun factor, the playability of the mechanics. I think Fortell is playing really well. But I've also noticed, despite Fortell, I've managed to not have anything to do on 2. That does still happen. Well, Fortell does give us a turn 2 play, and it gives us like 3 pulls at red. Once we do pull red, we are still on 1 spell per turn for a bit, though. That's what really worries me. Tron, like, if this were like a mix of expensive black spells, and I'm just worried that we find our red and we're still in trouble because we're only doing 1 spell per turn. But let's be greedy. It's
Point is, ladies and gentlemen, that greed is good.
the Fortell is like the difference maker, though. I think if we don't have Fortell, I don't want to keep it. All of our swamps. Not what we're looking for, but at least we can do something this turn. And cross our fingers for a mountain on the top. Well, it's going to be sitting on your doorstep, rotting, Pablo. That's a lot of black mana. A lot of black mana available to us. That's all right. We're getting our red source right here, and it's going to come just in time for us to kick some butt. Here we go. Here we go. Here it comes. Here's the red source. Here it comes.
Oh, here comes the flood.
Interestingly, it is both a flood, and it is also...
Where are we going? To Neverland. Neverland.
Neverland.
Neverland.
Neverland.
Oh, but Neverland.
I wonder if I should scoot. I'm kind of curious if we can come back from this somehow. I'm not going to weigh you down with this game anymore. Bits for bytes? Nah. No, that was not interesting for anybody. We are even split. It's 8-8. All right, on the play with perfect mana. Here we go. Ready? Here we go. Now, on the play with perfect mana, not the perfect draw, but we're going to keep it. It's possible it should be 9-7. But we do have things like Dusk Wielder that really want the black sources too. I'm going to attack in. It's going to look like we're boasting. I'm hoping they block and we'll go ahead and run amok. But sometimes if you can make it just the right amount of ambiguous, the magic gods go ahead and they do grant the request. So sometimes that's worth it. Can go Bergie and start the old double boasting next turn. Swing first. Yeah, we might want to... Let's see if they want to block. Interesting. All right, so we can go Berserker. Champ can't get anything. Champ could eat the Dusk Wielder if we send that, but we don't. Let's just play Berserker and leave the Wielder back. I mean, we could send the Dusk Wielder. You want it to die? Yeah, that's true. And it does. We do get a couple of a couple of drains in as well, and we get to double activate our boast. We better do that. Wait, oh, I don't need to do that yet. I was worried about the floating mana, but it doesn't drain. I don't need to use it yet. We could. I mean, way down works. It depends on what we want to weigh down. Certainly, we're doing that much. Fenor says, what? What do you mean, oops? That was the point, right? Yeah, but we decided we wanted to weigh down the priest. If we weigh down the priest, we can't double boast. Huh. So here's where Dogged Pursuit looks pretty medium, you know, if we're honest. We're gonna trade our Bergie, but maybe we'll get it back in the form of the horn later. Yeah, we can start the pursuit plan as well. Keep Bergie back. Kind of like offering the trade though, but I suppose we don't have to. It's just, they are just going to trade, whereas they might not with the Berserker. Okay. And we may get removal or other things that allow us to manage this Reaper. This has a lot of stuff going on, but it does not have lifelink, so... Provoke the Trolls is gonna get the Reaper, and we wait from here. I guess I don't know what's in white-black. I'm not gonna be cute about it. I'm gonna go ahead and provoke the Reaper now. Mainly, I don't know this set. I don't know what they have that could really protect, so I decided to, since I don't know what I'm playing around, to play around everything. Thank you for the sub. We're behind the curve here, though. And we are really seeing the difference now in Dogged Pursuit versus IGI, right? So you'd swing now. Yeah, I guess we're at a spot where we're not going to win the race, so we should try to hope they take it. That's true. When I say take it, I mean take the trade. And I'm going to pass sandbagging land. Here, I'll do the second part. You play the land. Hide it. I guess we have Raised Dead, so I should play it. You're right. But it's not card draw, so maybe that doesn't matter. It's like we're not going to draw a land off of the Raised Dead stuff. It doesn't matter much. But look at what does matter. Having the ability to drain for 4 right now is like the difference between winning and you know, right? The Dogged Pursuit. If we could drain for 4, we'd be in an advantage position instead of the slightly disadvantaged here. And now I think we're just chumping and hoping. So, actually we don't even need to chump yet. We're technically at 11. Let's see what they do. Floody flood, 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 flood. Yeah, we'll attack with the Menace Berserker, leave back the Storyteller. I think we need to leave 1 back. That's interesting. Oh, cool. All right, we take that and then get the 1 flyer dead. They had to block. Why? You just, Yeah, but 1 is not 0. When somebody tells me they had to block, I presume we had lethal if they don't block. That's what that means. Well, we are not drawing very well, but maybe the Firewalker will help us out. Wait, is this... Yeah. And this is until end of turn, right? All right, so let's do it again. I didn't want to wait for blocks because we might find pump. We have like Runamucks. I guess you get to see. Yeah, I could wait for blocks and we could still do it there. You're right. You're right. That's fair. But there's but if we wait, there also is there instant speed kill? Because if we have instant speed actual removal, then I think it's correct to do it ahead. Because you might just clear out the blockers anyway. You might like entirely. Hey, look, we'll make our own dragons. I finally read the last line of text on this card. It's great. I've read this card in stages. I read first strike, boast abilities you activate cost 1 less. Then I read to activate for each dragon you control. Then much, much later, I read the boast ability. Not dead yet. Not dead yet. This has been funny. No, you're crying, but we drain here. We drain. It's all right. We're good. Oh, we had to attack and make him chump. Oh, yeah! Dogged Pursuit. In fact, cancel attacks. See, it won the game. Still sketchy. That Dogged Pursuit is sketchy. It did not impact the board at all. Yes, it closed out the game, but my gut says we would have been better off with a random hill giant than that Dogged Pursuit. Feels like it did stuff, but it didn't even do as much stuff as just a creature would have there. But that's one instance. I'm not passing judgment. I'm just commenting on that one game. Well, I may be only human token number 1326, but I'm a VIP, and I'm at least higher up on the chain than human token 2077 over there. We can keep this. We got Foretell on 2 into action. I'm enjoying it right now, Papa Get, but too early to say, you know, whether it's got legs, whether it's... Maybe something is utterly broken about it that we haven't figured out yet. You know, like, oh, once we learn blah, then it's all gonna be... It's all over. Try to walk on fire coming up, and then if we draw a land, we can go like Breakneck Berserker, Firewalker next turn. Really? Yeah, that's true. We could do this when we have more mana after Boast. That's fair. My mentality is just get it activated any which way, shape, or form that we can. But that's fair. Like, I'm totally willing to do this just to try and find land to play, you know? Of course, doing that next turn works too. It doesn't, well, it doesn't have haste, but Pretender coming down. What will they choose? Elf? Berserker. They are also a Berserker. We found our black. That's nice. We could provoke the troll, but that gets us in for some damage. But if they want to trade Berserker for that, I think that's fine. Right? Don't we just say, take it? Like, I mean, this thing's going to grow. I don't think they want to block. I think they want to make this bigger. So then we'll kill it later. We'll kill it next turn after it's gotten bigger. I don't think they block. I bet they don't block here. And if they do, I'm cool. Thank you for that sub. Appreciate it, Charlie. Right on, Charlie, following my force advice on YouTube and found 7 wins. There you go. First 7 win, too. Right on, Charlie. Great to hear. Let's see. We're going to go here, and then, yeah, let's go Firewalker. Whenever this enters the battlefield, it deals X damage to any target where X is the greatest number of creatures you control that have a creature type in common. Well, there you go. Giant Wizard. Wait, how do they do it? When enters... Oh, because it's all types. Never mind. They chose Berserker, but the Changeling is still all types. Got it. So here we have... we can... make the Dwarven Hammer thing real. We can just clear this out of the way and attack. What do we got here? We got with a Berserker and Jarl. Yeah, I like offer. If they want to take the trade, we'll take that trade and then drop the hammer. My gut thinks that this is as an additional cost to cast Dwarven Warhammer, and then when I cast it and it doesn't give me the chance to pay, I'm like, no! Oh wait, ETB, ETB. That's all right. We're just gonna keep coming at them here. Rune Mortality, like even that's whatever. I like getting Berserker and equipping it up. You want to provoke? It's not even a 3 yet. I don't care about that thing. Yeah, we can do Berserker, keep up Jarl. That's true, too. Although, what are we going to do to actually... This is never going to happen. Maybe we flash it in because we just want to flash it in. I guess I'll keep up Provoke. It'll... we can either kill the Bloodline, or we can kill something better. And then we can Jarl if there's nothing worth it. But I expect they go for a Berserker here. Yeah, and then we got to decide which one of these we're killing. Enters battlefield until your next turn. Creatures your opponents control attack each combat. If yeah, so that's happening. So now we want to provoke the Cardur. Yeah, we could block with the first... Oh, yeah, sorry. I forgot this had first strike. Excellent call. I didn't see the first strike, honestly. You all okay? It's worse? We're gonna untap and provoke the thing. It's great. Ah, whatever. I'm happy to use your... We get an extra 3 power on board. It's fine. It's all good. If we draw land, we get to equip and provoke, or we draw action. Way down, all right. We're way down now. See, I told you, we had it all. We had it all, Fëanor. That's why. No equip, because I want to make a dragon instead. Fëanor, you should have seen it all coming. Oh boy! I could dogged pursuit for the near win, but we'll just provoke and actually win. Tearing it up! Yeah, we've been winning more than we've been losing today, which is unusual. I feel like my often my record on these days is pretty near 50-50 or worse as I'm kind of flailing around, but we've found some good synergies and they've been working. I love it though. It's funny. I mean, you got chat screaming at me things that aren't true. I'm telling things to chat that aren't true. We're all just like saying incorrect things and helping each other though. So that's a sign of the times. This is day one new set for you. Everybody messing up and everybody else catching everybody else. Please, no. No, it's not that. Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and take a little break. I'm going to get some rest, have some food. I am going to come back on later, though. I'm feeling this set. I'm really enjoying it. I want to take advantage of the time. Also, this is going to let me go put some videos on YouTube. So I'm going to go get these first drafts up on YouTube. So, hey, YouTube friends, that's what I was just doing. Welcome. And then there's going to be some more. So YouTube friends who are catching this video, if there's not more Kaldheim up already, there will be more up soon. And if you happen to be catching this on the evening of the 27th Pacific time, I might still be streaming. Come check it out. See if we're still on there and playing this cool set. Hope to see you. Bye.